Quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it kind of...
About to get started here, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boo. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Ready to go now, and stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That one pulled foul. Nobody out, runner at first.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Nice stop from his backside. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Foul ball there.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One and two here. And Devers hits that one, and that should be extra bases. Yoshida rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base. The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the... And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. one fouled off. And a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Moving under this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. And ball 1.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. And a good eye there. The line to kick the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nick Castellanos in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one not close. And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down here in game 5. And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here now the Red Sox DH. Enmanuel Valdez. Nola back to work. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Vaughn Grissom stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. Paul Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire. But Boog Dixon, maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. 1 out in the second. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Center field. Rojas coming on. Falls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Trevor Story. A dive, he's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Here's the Phillies DH, Seiya Suzuki. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Giolito, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The wind of the pitch. And now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Popped up. Grissom under it. Squeezes it. 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that's a strike. And a foul ball. The Red Sox leading by a run here in Game 5 of the World Series. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, he can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch out.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Devers throws on to first. And Realmuto is out. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos brings it in. 1 away. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Teal, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Swings through it for the K. Realmuto to first. Play is made, 2 out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now it's Devers at the plate. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ripped on a line. Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the...
As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Fly ball to right. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Ground ball up the middle. Story sends it over to first. That the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game. This is Bryson Stott.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, got that run in.
Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Out there to center. Durant on the move. He's got it. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch just misses. Top of the zone for a called strike.
1-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. It's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. World Series Game 5. Now batting Tristan Casas. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Vaughn Grissom. Just missed. The 2-1. Ground ball could be 2. Boom. Goes to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now, Wilyer Abreu.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And the home team down a run. Bottom 4, Bryce Harper to the plate. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, We're starting with this already. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Suzuki in the box now. Takes strike one. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's outside. They count now 2-2. Line and a base hit into right. Here comes Harper around third. The relay, he'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's 2-2. Alec Bohm will hit next. Foul off down the right side. The 0-1. A big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Castellanos, the lead runner at second. Suzuki over at first.
Pitching here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one in the air right field. And that is a foul ball. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Still only one out here in the inning. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lofton stands in now and watches strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We played 4. Back here in Philadelphia, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kyle Teal. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fall off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Got it. 1 away.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2. Nola throw to first. And he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
On the ground, right side. Harper over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Devers slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So digging in, Brandon Marsh. Just missed. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. That one catches the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a strike in there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And they'll do it again. Kicks and fires. The punch out there. And there are 2 outs. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Doing here this half. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. And that one fouled off. Yo, 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Casas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Phils up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he deals. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Next is the designated hitter, Manuel Valdez. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the pitch. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strong up and throwing. Pilati warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Valdez at second with 2 down. And now 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Up the middle, stop. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out, 2 left. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos just missed. Fastball for a strike. Righty to the plate.
That's out.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there, 0-1. Missed inside with the curve. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Two now.
We got a full count.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Story for 1. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Home. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Throws to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
High fly ball down the left field line. Marsh on the move, heading back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Kyle Teel digs in now. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. And caught on the warning track. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. Strike one. This one in the air. Harper has a beat on it. And that is that. Staying in the game on defense, Heriberto Hernandez. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Real Muto leading things off and takes a strike. Bounce to the left side. Story tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 5. To third. Devers. In there safely.
Good. He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Lofton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There goes the runner. Bounced out to short. Story sends it across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Back to the top of the lineup. Bryson Stott stands in. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-2. So 2 down. Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Bounce to third. Slings it across, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Number 46.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Camilo Doval, preparing to come on if needed. Dominguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up his way. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Not even close there. And a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. The Red Sox trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th, and now here is Harper. That one's in there. That's strike 1. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Fly ball down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break, because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
Ground ball right side. Harper retired. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm a I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Right through there for a strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count's even at 2. And another ball. Chop to third. The throw to first, and Castellanos is out. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. On the ground to third and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Phillies go down quiet. The pitch. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.